All right, everyone, welcome back. We are here at the RoadToPro Paintball Tournament D5 X Ball in Long Live, New Jersey, in Old Bridge, New Jersey, actually. And right now on the field, on our left-hand side, we have Blackhawks and NJ Crashouts. Everyone, comment in the chat. Who are you voting for this particular match? All right. Less than 20 seconds to go till we start. All right, so the pretty solid breakout, pretty even breakout actually. Both teams have 5 up. I'm sorry, Blackhawks. We have one walking off the field. They are centered up into the their matchup into the center right now. We have another body walking off for Blackhawks. This spot that we're in, not a good spot. NJ Crash House trying to make it into the snake. Unfortunately, do not make it in. They just got dinked out. Top of their back.
Yeah, Blackhawks in New Jersey Crash Outs.
Yep. All right, that was a quick point. Just
There's
about.
still a bunch of stuff going on over on the D side. Crash Outs pushed down the field, took out a Blackhawks player. Okay, Crash Outs at the 50, wedge. All right, there we go. Looks like they're cleaning it up.
Yeah, I definitely would like to see, like, you know, it just seems like some of these teams, they get a few bodies, like, off the rip, and then, like, they just go crazy, like, running down the field. Kind of like, let's just slow it down a little bit, and let's, like, get those comms up. Hey, so-and-so's in this bunker shooting this way. So-and-so's in that bunker shooting that way. You know, just really, like, slow it down because, like, what I've been seeing is a lot of selfish deaths as far as people trying to be the hero and, like, hit that buzzer, you know. Yeah, it's a team sport. Paintball is a team sport, so definitely just try to just take a second and call out those bunkers. Try to win these points 5 alive.
Yeah, work together, right?
Yep.
I mean, a lot of the younger teams, that's part of the learning process. Is like they jump in the bunker, they're all excited. They forget about communicating. It's like you're out there by yourself, you know.
Yep.
And it's not an easy thing to do either. It's to like run as fast as you can, sprint, dive, crawl, shoot your gun, which is super loud in your ear, and then like still be able to communicate effectively with your team and hear what they're saying to you.
Hey, if you could do all of that perfect, then, you know, that's the ultimate player right there.
Well, it's time to bump up to D4.
Yep. All right, so on the left-hand side, we have Enemy of the State, and then on the right, we have Sunday Sleepers.
Do you have a pick here?
You know what? Sunday Sleepers, they've been solid. Enemy State, they're just a really big organization. They do relatively well. I'm not sure how their lower divisions have been doing.
Enemy won the first event.
They did win the first event.
I don't know if it's the same exact roster, but I think it's a very similar roster to last time.
Okay. See, I definitely love the communication that I'm hearing on the field. I'm not sure if you viewers could hear it at home, but, you know, they're calling out the bunkers, saying that there's a red alert meaning that potential snake. Good communication. And then also, like, we saw a player walking off the field for Sunday Sleepers, and the players, the teammates, they communicated, hey, we lost one of our players. Sunday Sleepers, you know, they had great field position on that snake side. Unfortunately, just got dinked out from that center brick.
Whoa. Yeah, they're doing a good job. I mean, they're controlling the middle of the field. They just need to spread it out. Like, they have the can on Doritos side. He's shooting snake side. They got the tower in the middle. He just took a I think he took a bounce. He's focusing Dorito side. I don't know if they have the third player on the right side there.
Enemy of the state just making some bumps up into that snake right now. Snake is wide open for him.
Are they? I was just gonna say, I'm surprised no one's pushing down the snake harder.
Yeah.
Like it's been kind of clear. Shifted player over to the corner on the snake side. Enemy does lose a player on the Dorito.
Yes.
Is that their first player down?
Yeah.
So 4 on 2. 4 on 3.
I see 1, 2, 3. I definitely see 3 players on the field for enemy. A nice move for the enemy of the state player.
Oh yeah,
he's really cleaning up right now.
Yeah, I think there's 1 player left in Dorito. Oh, enemy loses a player trying to push through.
All right, so Sunny's Sleepers, they conceded that point.
The Bambino, number 15, Sleepers. Reading these people's jerseys as they walk off. What's this guy? He is Davis, number 4.
All right, we have Guy in the chat. He's rooting for enemy of the state, and then Rose NJ crash outs. Let's go 89.
All right, guys.
All right, so
I like it. Keep chatting.
Yeah.
Keep chatting it up. We're watching. Tell us how the coverage is looking. Cameras are looking nice from our angle here.
Yep.
Allie's over here getting showered with paint. So
I am getting
working hard
showered.
for you guys. Yeah. Memorial Day weekend out here. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Even if you're not, pretend like you are.
That's right, Rose. Teamwork make the dream work.
There you go. Uh-oh. Blackhawks guy late to the box.
Okay, let's see if he makes it. Let's see if he makes it.
Oh, he got it.
Oh, yeah. He was quick.
Man, did that like a pro.
So we have NJ crash outs on our left, Blackhawks on our right. Unfortunately, we lose a player on the Dorito side for Blackhawks.
Crash out. Take the snake, though, and live.
Yes, they did take the snake.
That's going to be big.
Yep, so we have NJ crash outs in the snake, and then he's also being backed up by his snake corner as well.
Blackhawks lose John Chimkin, number 39. It's either chicken or chinkin. There was no M, but, Chimkin sounds delicious, so. Blackhawks, they mirror up his snake, so. They lose 2 players, though.
Yep, 2 players walking off the field.
All right, they got it. See, now Blackhawks.
But see, Blackhawks, they're in the snake right now. They're at like basically they're 50.
And this is what you were talking about before. The player here in the can needs to, know that his player's in the snake and just feed him information.
Feed him information.
Right.
Oh, yep.
He's got a mirror.
There we go. So number 89. There you go, Rose. Number 89, just talking to his front snake player right now.
Oh, he shoots the player on the Dorito side. Calls him out. Did he get him? Yeah, he got him. Good job. Let's go, number 89. All right, he's communicating well.
Good job for number 89. Gross is on the back of his jersey right now. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I love the communication that's going on from number 89. Just really working with his team.
Blackhawks lose their snake player, so now crash outs have 2 down the snake side, I think.
So we do have someone at the juice box for NJ crash outs, and then 1 at the 50 snake for.
Gotcha. Blackhawks.
I try to say
at the 50,
very quietly.
Player in the tower at the center of the field is getting squeezed. Oh, he's out. All right. Just Gross by himself over here in the corner, communicating like there's still 5 people on the field. Looks like what? At least a 3-on-1.
Yes, there is. I see 1, 2, 3 players on the field for NJ crash outs.
He's doing good. He needs to calm down though. He's got. Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, there's not much you could do there, right?
No.
Like,
no, not that much.
No, I mean the best you could hope for is maybe like you get lucky, shoot someone.
Hey, it is possible though. We have seen a bunch of players pull off 3-on-1s. It is possible, and that's a pretty relatively good bunker. That small Aztec, the snake corner that he was in. There's definitely like so many different angles where he could pop out from on that particular bunker. Jonathan Muniz commenting in the chat, yo, let me in the commuter booth. We're not in a commuter booth right now, Jonathan. But
Why you got to criticize the guy? You know, he's just trying to commute.
He's just trying to commute.
Just trying to commute to some paintball. Jonathan, you're welcome to commute to paintball anytime. Swing on over
I've
here.
actually been playing paintball with him for past how many weekends now. So, Jonathan, you are more than welcome to come on over and help commentate today.
Swing on over.
Yeah, keep me company.
We're here all day, guys.
All day. Hopefully not until 8, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Allie's going to need to be showered and hosed down by the end of the day. But, yeah, we're here.
All right, so on the left we have Sunday Sleepers, Enemy of the State. On the right, they're up by 1, about 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in this match right now. A lot of paintball to be played.
We're going to have we're going to have to vote on the best jersey contest. Like, see who favorite jersey. We haven't seen everybody out here yet, but
we haven't seen everybody out here yet. I mean, typically, I do like the Enemy jerseys, whatever
Red, white, and blue?
whatever drops that they do. I really like.
They do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, let's do a little poll of. Yeah.
Keep a mental note of something that stands out.
Yep.
I'm trying to figure it out. So far, enemies look clean. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
They definitely look the cleanest.
Yeah, they look clean, and also it's Memorial Day weekend. The red, white, and blue.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Okay.
Can't get more patriotic than that.
Very good with the theme.
During paintball.
Okay.
All right, so we have Sunday Sleepers. They're in the snake,
I think they're about to put enemy away.
Yep.
They are about to put enemy away. Sorry, enemy. At least they look great.
Yeah.
We
love your jerseys.
Some people say that's more important than winning. Yeah. Looking good. Okay. Jim, you going to jump on? Want to jump on the headsets?
we have Jim Kim here, owner of Long Live Paintball.
He made his commute over.
He made his commute over. Thank you.
Right, Sunday Sleepers putting one on the board.
We have Ryan in the chat saying, let me in so I control my D5 guys. Jonathan Muniz, he said, autocorrect changed it to commentator's booth. He said, be here in 10.
Okay.
All right. So...
You got Crash Out on the right here.
Yep, so we have Crash Out on the right.
De Leon, Alva, I think I saw.
And then Blackhawks on our left.
Estrella, number 10. Got some nice jerseys if you like pink. Crash Out. Look like they're ready. They're all at the box. We got Blackhawks. What's the score we got?
It is actually not up.
Oh, no? 1-1. Enemy.
That was Enemy and Sunday Sleepers.
I got to say, if you could deal with the constant rain of paint coming through, I think we got the best seats in the house right here. At least for this side of the field.
Yeah, for this side of the field, we have the best seats in the house. I really like to just hear what the players are talking about at the start box.
That's it. The guys are like 15 feet away from us here at the can.
They're right there. And then
like we shouldn't talk too loud.
That's why I try to whisper sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't want to give away the ops information.
If it becomes a one-on-one, he's definitely going to shut his mouth and then just listen to us. We're like, oh, they're moving up the snake side. He's like, that's right, they are moving up the snake
they
side.
They are moving up the snake side.
Thank you very much, Bob and Ellie. All right, coaches. Coach is yelling to his player, watch the middle.
This middle is so deadly. so deadly. You could play it either way. You could
Yeah.
play Dorito, you could play Snake, but like I've been seeing like a lot of guys just going up to this wing in the center and just holding that zone into the Snake. And then also, you know, if they are in the actual Snake, then you can dink them out.
Yeah, I mean, it's only like a 15-foot shot, so I like it. Lots of different ways to play it. I think NXL Europe has been like killing it with these layouts. Like the Portugal layout was awesome. This layout's awesome.
Oh wow! So Blackhawks making that deep jump into the Snake. They're basically at the 50 on the outside for Blackhawks. I would like to see this Blackhawks player. Okay, now Rap, he can kill this this center player. That's just hanging out wide on this giant brick in the center.
Crash outs lose their Snake can.
Commentator's
Blackhawks.
curse. Blackhawks player
They
walking
lose.
off from the Snake side.
And a penalty.
Oh, a penalty. I wonder what that penalty was for.
Yeah.
The refs are not playing today. They are on their game.
No, they weren't. They don't hold back like they did at event number 1 too. They you know, if they see something, they're going to call it. I think they were pretty fair throughout the entire event last time. Oh, Crash out's making a good move into the Snake here.
Yep, making that move into the Snake.
Saw the opportunity and took it.
And he's not stopping either.
No, he just needs to, you know, if no one's holding you back, that's the trick in paintball. No one's holding you back.
Just
make
go.
a move.
Yep.
You know, you got to remember that, especially at the lower divisions. You know.
Yeah, and I don't think I can't see from my angle here, Bob, but I don't think there's anyone from Blackhawks that's in the Snake corner right now. Nope.
No, I don't think so
yep,
either.
So they just panned over. There's no one in the Snake corner. This Snake is wide open. So
it's pretty much from what, the middle of the field over to the Dorito side.
Yeah,
I
would love to see this Snake player just go.
Oh, Blackhawks are actually pushing down.
Oh.
They moved down. Oh, I think they shot the Snake player.
And they are about to hit the buzzer on this guy. Oh.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Someone's still alive. Is that the Snake player?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Snake player. Oh, man, he shifts all the way back.
Oh.
I don't think he realized how far the Blackhawks had actually moved.
All right,
up the
so
field.
we essentially saw kind of like a 1v1 as far as the Blackhawks player going towards the buzzer, and then
Crash out
Crash outs definitely tried.
Shifted back like head
I think he just went a little bit too far. Like he should have just like stopped in that first Snake one into that juice box, and then try to shoot the Blackhawks player from there. But then the Blackhawks player, even if he did get shot, he had somebody that was following up on the D side.
I was going to say the Blackhawks player should have just hit the buzzer.
Yeah.
Like didn't even need to shoot. That's just one of those. You see something flashy and you're like, oh no.
I got to shoot.
Yeah. Because he was literally like, he's at the home.
Yeah.
He could have just reached over. But yeah. All right, sleepers. I do like the sleepers jerseys aren't too bad. They got a couple different jerseys.
Thank you, Ryan. He is saying that camera angles are much better this event. Commentating on point. Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment.
Beautiful.
All right, so we have Enemy of the State and Sunday Sleepers on the field right now. 4 minutes left.
4 minutes. What?
They actually just panned over to the previous match. And then Sunday Sleepers and Enemy of the State should be on the field.
Did you catch the score?
I believe it was 1-1
okay.
for that particular match between Sunday Sleepers and Enemy of the State.
Enemy lost their last point. All right.
This one's a grinder match too. I definitely love the matchups that we have here. I like the teams that are out here playing today because like it's, you know, even though this is D5, these teams, they're not going to get walked on. Like, you know, it's definitely some grinder match, some great matches here. Good day for paintball. All right, so Enemy of the State on our left, Sunday Sleepers on our right.
Oh, Enemy taking the Snake off the break too. Sunday had no paint going up that way either.
Nope.
He did what you were talking about earlier, bouncing out to the can, and then he tried to make the shot.
Yeah.
And it was just a step or two too late.
Yeah, you know, if you got a snake player that's fast, just run them in the dirt. Have them go into that snake. Snake off break.
Yes.
Snake off break until it doesn't work.
There you go. That's a good strategy.
But Sunday Sleepers, they're matching up in the snake as well. We do have a matchup in the center. Both bricks are taken by Enemy in the State and Sunday Sleepers.
Cool.
So they're both looking inside towards the snake, trying to contain that snake.
Back left, okay. Sunday Sleepers player at the can is communicating to his snake player.
Yep.
Back left just got hot. Snake and back left, okay. They're in good position. See, Sunday Sleepers should bounce out to the corner too.
Yeah.
Match up enemy.
Try to match up because you know what? Even though I said that you could hold the snake, keep them out of the snake from the center, they're both brick players. They're just looking deep into that snake, trying to catch that move from 50 to 50. So
yeah.
I'd like to see the Enemy of the State player just you know, get in a little bit deeper. There we go. It was like I was you know, telepathing and telling him, okay, go deeper into the snake.
Very nice.
All right.
Sleepers lose a player from the Dorito side.
All right. Yep, one walking off from the Dorito side from Sleepers. And this field, there's so many structures, so many bunkers. You could set up the trap very easily. And you know what? That's exactly what that Sunday Sleepers did. He set up the trap. He was sitting at that giant brick and then just watched that snake and then shot the snake and player out. We see the Sunday Sleepers player just, you know, crawling, getting into that wing. Now he's going to look Dorito way.
Sleepers don't have anyone in the snake, right?
Oh, yeah. They do.
Oh,
yeah.
they do, yeah.
Yeah, they have somebody at the 50. And then they also, Enemy lost their snake player.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was going to say that the can player shifted over to the home. That was a little bit of an odd move, but he's got a snake. He should be backing that guy up. I guess he's trying to make it like a better angle on the snake.
So what I would like to see, so right now you have a brick player, Enemy of the State, and then also a Sunday Sleepers player in the wing on snake side.
Yeah.
I'd like to see some people just getting in on some action and dunking on people. Let's see some bunkering. Let's make it a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, right. You think you'd expect that with like the big structure in the middle.
Yep. Oh, we have refs running all over the place right now on the field, running up the center, running up the Doritos.
These guys are hustling.
Yep.
Same ref crew as the first
All right,
event,
he's
too.
clean. The Enemy. Oh, but we see a penalty on the Dorito side. All right, and Sunday Sleepers, they pick up that Enemy of the State did get a penalty. They got a minor. And I don't believe there's anyone left on the field.
Yeah, I see 3 enemy walking off.
Yeah.
You said that.
All right, so Enemy, they conceded that one. So that will put Sunday Sleepers up at 2 and Enemy of the State at 1. And there's a little bit over 2 minutes left. I mean, we saw some quick points. We saw some long points. So it could still go either way.
Huh.
All right, NJ Crashouts walking on the field. They're going to be on our left-hand side. And then Blackhawks, they are walking on the field as well, going to be on our right. NJ Crashouts, I'm sorry, on the left. Blackhawks on the right. 4 minutes left in this. 4 minutes. We got a lot of time. Got a lot of time. Bob, you're going to hear me, and people at home, you're going to hear me say all the time, there's so much paintball to be played.
There is a lot of paintball. Wow.
We see a hustler getting on that field, run into the start box. Is he going to make it? Yes, he's going to make it. He's quick.
Blackhawks going to the snake off the break.
And same as NJ Crashouts. Ooh, this Blackhawks player, he is quick. You know, last time too, he made it up to the snake 50. NJ Crashouts, they're taking the inside route. Oh, unfortunately, he gets
tagged out.
Yeah, he gets dinged out.
Blackhawks corner player too on the snake side. He's done. Blackhawks have another player from the Dorito side walking off. We got Gross, number 89, out here communicating like a champ. He's calling out the penalty.
Yep, he's calling the penalty. Good comms. You know, it's always so hard to be, like, it's always hard to, like how you were saying, shoot, move, communicate.
Yeah.
Hey, if you could do that perfect, then
Yeah, I mean the gun's
you're
right
on the
there.
right path as a paintball
It's like,
player.
as you get more experience playing paintball, that you get more used to the sound of the gun being right there. You know,
Yep.
it becomes second nature where you're just communicating with your team, just like that's how you play. Just takes a little bit of time when you're starting.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Ryan in the chat right now. He's saying that this center reminds him of the W days. That the W days, they were fun. You knew you were always going to the W, and you were trading out, or you would try to trade out, and then people would just be angled up on you and just shoot you out as you were trying to wrap around that W. Good thing for those tall players, too, that were able to play the W and then play the little windows of that W.
Yeah, I was going to say you needed that tall player on your roster.
Yeah. You always, back in the W days, you definitely needed a tall player.
I was going to say, I don't know, they weren't sending you to the W much up there, were
They were definitely not sending me to the W.
You were shooting more from the home to the W, right?
But you know what? I did play the W quite a few times because I was so small that people wouldn't think, oh, I have to shoot down so low. Yeah, everyone, I am
right.
4'11" and a half.
When they have the cakes on the side, you can wrap the cakes.
Oh, the cakes? I can, like, the snakes nowadays, I can just walk right into the snake. I've actually been liking how they've been doing the layouts because, like, I've been playing Snake and the 2 on Snake side. I'm not going Snake off break, but I can just walk.
Yeah. All right. Enemy standing here, stoic at the box, ready to go. They're not arguing. They're not really going over their plan too much. You wouldn't think that they were down.
So wait, who do we have on the...
Enemies on this side.
Enemies on this side?
Yeah. We got sleepers on the other side. Sleepers are what? It's 2-1?
Yeah, and you know what? So this scoreboard, it's flip-flopped again.
Jeez.
Yeah. So, okay, so we have sleepers on our left and then enemy on our right. So we are on the right side of the field right now. All right, so definitely, I would say pretty much an even breakout, both 5 alive on both sides. And as I say that, we see one walking off the field for sleepers. Sleepers, they are up by 1 point, 2-1. Just a little bit over 2 minutes left in this game right now. See enemy snake corner player just trying to figure out, okay, which way should I be shooting?
He's trying to work with his home player.
Yep.
Figure out how to get down this field.
So I see 4 players on enemy just all looking snake way. I'd like to see Sunday sleepers then just push up the Dorito side.
Do you find you have to do that much when you're playing? Tell your players to look a certain way?
Oh, yeah. So typically, if I don't have to get into the snake, and usually it's late game, but I do usually play like the center. But I always have to tell the players, like, hey, look this way, look that way. That's why I always say communication. It's just so important in this game. It's all about, paintball. It's a game of angles.
Yep.
All right, so we have enemy. We have enemy in the snake right now.
Sleepers at the can, controlling the snake too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Wrapping, putting paint at the home.
Yeah, and I just heard one of the enemy players say, like, hey, we gotta go. So they recognize there is less than 60 seconds left. Like,
how much time?
45. 45 seconds. So
yeah, it's
enemy,
crunch time.
Yeah, enemy, come on.
And they're down.
They're down by 1.
Okay.
So all they need to do
they could just tie it up, yeah.
Score 1. You have 30 seconds. Just go down the field. They have great position in the snake. I definitely would like to see enemy try to break this cross because Sunday Sleepers, they have a good cross going on the snake side right now.
That Brian Wolf from enemy moving up the middle of the field.
Yep.
He sees.
And the way how it's looking, the way how their posture is, they're not really in a sense of urgency to go. There's about 5 seconds left in this game, unfortunately.
Sorry, guys. Maybe next time.
Yep. So we have the enemy snake corner player just saying like, "Hey, you guys had to go. You had
You
to
gotta
go."
go.
He definitely like he tried his best just to tell his teammates like, "Listen, no, like I have my eyes on the clock right now. We are running out of time. If we want to have any chance in this match, you guys have to go. My front players have to go." I mean, I did see like 3 players of enemy on the 50s, but that cross that the Sunday Sleepers had from the snake corner and that snake side can, it was just so deadly. Um, it was hard to break that cross.
Making things interesting out here.
Yep. So this one's actually an interesting match right now. So we have NJ Crashouts. They are at 2, and then Blackhawks at 2 as well. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left.
Okay. We got crash outs on the right side. Is that what the scoreboard has?
No, it actually has Crashouts
flipped?
on the left. Yes.
All right. I'm going to run over and talk to the scoreboard.
All right, not
see
a
what's
problem.
going on.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna try to fix this screen for you guys. We really do have Blackhawks on the left, and then Crash Outs on the right. Blackhawks snake player just getting a check right now. This Blackhawks player, I'm not sure who he is, but if in the chat, if you guys know, this Blackhawks player, he's been making it up into this 50. Like he's been definitely doing some work. Blackhawks player, he's just laying there waiting for, waiting to get bunkered. But like, hey, this guy on there you go. This guy, I was about to say this guy on NG Crash Outs, he was just like hanging out on that 50 snake. That's an easy kill right there. Now this Blackhawks player, time to just wrap, look inside, look at that giant brick, see if we can get him while he's posted up on this snake. Nice move from Crash Outs into the snake corner. He recognizes this snake corner player gets into the snake because he recognizes, yes, this snake is hot. I have to work with my center player and just try to make something happen. Okay, so this snake player on NJ Crash Outs said, "Hey, watch snake side." Great communication, great way of working it. Was that a spin? No, it was not. Did he get shot? Let's see. NJ Crash Outs just running towards the buzzer. Getting checked. All right, so it looks like that's a point for NJ Crash Outs. All right, so NJ Crash Outs, they are up by 1. Blackhawks, they have 2 points. Game time, we have about 1 minute and 31 seconds left on this match. We are in X-Ball due to the fact that the other game has ended. So for you viewers at home, family and friends, just a little bit of information on how these X-Ball tournaments work. When you do have teams that run out of time or they do a mercy point rule, then you're going to be in what's called X-Ball. You have a little bit more time in between your points, but you're just playing each other back and forth until the time runs out or you do a mercy rule. So Blackhawks, they definitely have the time. They have 1 minute and 31 seconds to just like really get a point up and then just bring it into overtime. There's definitely a lot of time. But if I were the NJ Crash Outs, I would be focusing on that snake, that snake player for the Blackhawks because he's really been pushing the issue. 30 seconds. We see NJ Crash. You could walk. You could walk. We see NJ Crash Outs just run into the start box. Got some time. Maybe he could use that speed. I don't know what side he's playing. Just hit those 50s onto the Dorito side or Snake side or even the center, wherever he's playing. All right. So let's see how this plays out. Blackhawks, they definitely need to put one on the board right now. They're really pushing the issue up the center. This center player, he's been going up to this brick and just, just watching the Snake side. It looks like actually they're slow playing the Snake for Blackhawks right now. So, NJ Crash Outs, they're doing a great job just making sure that they're icing the Snake. Icing the Snake means that they're just making sure that this player that's in the Snake side tower cannot get into the Snake. However, NJ Crash Outs, they did lose their backhand player, and that enables our Blackhawks player that was in the tower to go right into that Snake. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, kill that back player that was holding him back, and then just go right into that Snake. He's on their side of the field. I'm not sure if you could hear it on the stream, but I hear Wednesday. Typically, when you hear Wednesday, that means kill 3. So there's 2 players left on this field, and they do have it correct. We have one at the home, that Aztec bunker closest to the start box, and then also on the Dorito side. Unfortunately, we do see an NJ Crash Outs player walking off the Doritos and the home player walking off as well. So I just heard that NJ Crash Outs, they conceded that particular point. There's only 10 seconds left on that clock. I would have made Blackhawks run for it, try to earn that point, because the NJ Crash Outs, they were up. If Blackhawks didn't know how much time was actually left in the actual game, then they would have had to run and potentially miss the buzzer. So now it's tied. Okay, now. There's 10 seconds left. Let's just say nobody scores in this, and it's tied 3-3. What happens in prelims when time runs out and you're tied?
Yeah, just overtime. We're just going to go to overtime, 5-minute overtime. But, hopefully someone wins from there. If they don't, it'll just end up in a tie match.
Okay. And in overtime, Bob, just correct me if I'm wrong, but overtime, essentially, whoever wins that overtime point wins the match.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Although, okay, so here's another question. So, but when we go into finals, and let's say we tie into the overtime point, is that when it goes into 1v1s?
I think it'd have to.
Yeah, right?
It would have to.
So, I love 1v1s. I love seeing 1v1s. So
I think
I hope there's some overtime
in that instance,
points
it would make sense.
that are tied. So, 10 seconds on the clock. Not enough time left.
Crash Outs on the right. The scoreboard is doing such weird things today.
Yeah. So let's see how they play it out. Maybe both teams, they decide to say, okay, we're not going to go towards winning this 10-second point, but let's just let it go into overtime. That would probably be the safest bet. But a lot is on the line right now because this is both teams, their first match of the day. Like I was saying earlier, for everyone at home, I'd rather just fight as much as I can earlier in the day and know that, hey, I got good seating. I can either have a bye going into finals, or I know that I definitely make it into finals or semifinals, and then relax for the remainder of the day. All right. On the TV right now, this is our schedule for the day. We are just finishing our second set of the day. NJ Crash Outs versus the Blackhawks. All right, so we have one drop from NJ Crash Outs, unfortunately, and then another drop from actually the Blackhawks. So pretty even. So looks like right now we're going to go into overtime. There was only 10 seconds left in that game time. It's going to be an overtime point, and whoever wins this overtime point will be the winner of this particular match. So, like I said, I think it's very important. Just win early, make the rest of the day easier. Don't have to stress about how another particular team is winning or how they're doing, and this team needs to lose and this team needs to win in order for us to move on. Just try to win straight up if you can in the beginning of the day. Of course, nobody wants to lose. So we are going to go into this overtime point. Everyone, comment in the chat. Who do you think is going to win this overtime point? Everyone, it's the RoadToPro Paintball Tournament. We're here at Long Live, New Jersey in Old Bridge, New Jersey. I keep on saying Long Live, New Jersey, like Long Live's the town, but it's really Long Live Paintball Field in Old Bridge, New Jersey, Monroe Township, however you want to say it. Some people will say it's Monroe. Some people will say it's Old Bridge. Some people say it's Old Bridge Township. But it's a beautiful day on this Sunday, Memorial Day weekend. Great day for paintball, not too hot. The weather is holding up right here. And here's the schedule on the screen. Shout out to whatever team you want to see win it. Win it all. Second event of the season. Definitely we have some teams that are just fighting for, to get either first place again or actually podium on this particular event. So now we have this. We have both teams walking on the field. NJ Crashouts and Blackhawks. Blackhawks, they're taking their time. They're ready to go. NJ Crashouts, they're running to the box. Something that you do not want to do on an overtime point. Unfortunately, NJ Crashouts, they're dropping one. I'm looking at this NJ Crashouts player. He's trying to get his gun on in the back snake can. See a body walking off for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks, they made it into the snake. They're on their side of the snake right now. I'm trying to be quiet because I am right behind the snake can player, so I just don't want to give away the Blackhawks player position. Blackhawks player doing some work. He's rapping and going, just, trying to make sure he walks these NJ Crashout players off the field. And that's a buzzer. Let's just make sure he's clean for the Blackhawks player. Yep, and he is clean. All right, so congratulations, Blackhawks. Blackhawks won that point, that match actually, 4-3 in overtime. All right, that'll do it for you, everyone. So that is the end of the second set of the day. Coming up, we are going to have Top Chef Killers versus the Penetrators and Walk On Warriors versus Tropa D5. So stay tuned, everyone.